The average man's life sucks. Why? Because we know the results that the average life gets. The average man is going to get divorced. Why? 60% of marriages fail. The average man is going to lose his business. Why? Because 95% of businesses fail. The average man is going to have some health, lifestyle-related illness by the time he's in his 50s. How do we know? 50% of men do. If you lead a bad lifestyle or have a low income, that increases to over 60%. Your kids are probably not going to like you. How do we know? Because of the social structure we now have where men are separated from their children when they get divorced. All the surveys clearly show kids resent their fathers. What does this do? It creates an imbalance in the input to children. We also know statistically that children of divorced families have higher incidences of mental illnesses, do worse in school, and have less inner peace to themselves. This is what the average life delivers to any man. Now, if you don't want the average life, then you've got to step up. And the difference between an average life and an outstanding life is only a couple of percentage points. But the difference is a man will rise to learn the skills necessary. At the Crucible, we have the concept of a kingdom with a king and a queen. And as king of that kingdom, you need to understand there are different areas inside of it you need to master, including your business in what we call the treasury. And there are two parts to the treasury. The first is what you earn, and the second is what you invest, how you're creating wealth. And if you don't know how to run your business in terms of it being more than just survival, there are certain skills in the 4 segments of a business. Those segments are marketing, team, delivery, and systems. How are you at marketing? Do you know how to turn the tap on and bring leads into your business in an instant? If you don't, you're at a massive disadvantage. You're using word of mouth, aren't you? How do I know? Having coached hundreds of businesses, this is what most people use. The problem with word of mouth is it's going to run out. And you need a tap. You need a marketing system to bring them in. Once you've got your clients, how does your team handle them? Are you picking the right people? Or are you one of these guys that says, I can't find the right people. I'm better off doing it myself? I bet you are, right? You don't know how to structure your team. You don't know how to choose the right people. You don't know how to make sure your team acts as you would act. And then in delivery, what's the delivery experience for your clients? Are they wowed by it? Are they just over the moon about it? And they're going to tell all these other people. They post things on Google, on Facebook, on social media about you. That's how much they love what you do. And systems. Do you have systems in place for those 3 other areas that keep this going? So even if you took a holiday for a month, the business would keep going. In fact, it would run just as efficiently as if you were there. That's how you structure a business. And then the business itself should only be there, not to fulfill you, but as a protection for your family. It should be there for the family. And when it gets big enough, you can either sell part of it or sell all of it. And now take that money and learn how to invest that money so you no longer need to work. This is a life. This is the life of a man who now has time to go to the gym. This is the life of a man who's educated himself about what he needs to eat and make his body outstanding, who can go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week at no matter what age he is. This is a man who has time to meditate. This is a man who has time to know himself and work on himself. And this is a man now who has this time because he stepped up in production and learnt this lifestyle. If that's you, if you're interested, then the Crucible event is the place that you need to be. Why? Because over a week, you need to be reconditioned into that life, not the life you're living right now. And it's not going to take you mentally thinking about it. It's not going to take you reading books. That shit is not going to work for you. Why? Because we've had hundreds of men try that